would you do? Will you kill her? Or will you kill the young man? If you kill the young man, then the child will grow up without a father.
You adopt the child.
Or are you ever going, as in, like, are you going forever hide the identity of who this child is? Or you tell him the dad just disappear into the thing, and someone will tell him the story someday. So that is just it. We just pray it doesn't come to us. But if it happens, what would you do? It's up to you, sir, what you want to do.
It's a personal decision. Some people would not want to react negatively, so because it's like I said,
but we've had fathers
decision.
who will walk the woman, the young child, and the mom out. We have fathers who are that strict.
Yeah.
They're like,
but
you know,
where are you sending her to?
Leave. And we've had situations where at the end of the day, because I think this thing happened somewhere, someone I know a little bit, not too close though, but the dad and the mom just turned their back on the young lady because she got pregnant out of wedlock. And this young lady, being that she's already made this mistake and she can't take the child away because it's already late. She can't abort it and all of that, which of course we know it's wrong, and she feared losing her life in the process of aborting the child. So she promised herself she was going to keep it. But the mistake she made was that she doesn't know the rules of the pregnant woman, things to eat and not to eat. So she went on and on and on and on, eating anything she feels she grieved for. At the end of the day, the baby was so big. In the process of trying to deliver the baby, both she and the baby died.
Jesus.
Often now, the father and mother hasn't forgiven themselves for those mistakes. So that is some of the things we need to look out for. So each time you were thinking of the thing I will do or the action I will take, also think of the life of the child yet to come into the world, the life of your child, and the life of the man who is involved in it.
Okay, moving forward, you know, in normal life's phenomenon, we have this mentality that when something is giving you issue or problem, and then you see something else deviating the attention to somewhere else, you'll be glad. So this time around, Helen Arti, that has been on the neck of Cubana Chief Priest, has taken her attention from Cubana Chief Priest to Lucky Udu, saying you must pay money. Lucky Udu, you use my name, make money on YouTube, so you must pay me back. I don't know how that is going to be possible for her to be in Kenya and be fighting over this money in Nigeria.
You know, recently I heard some very interesting stories about Kenya ladies, and I am not
very persistent.
I am not here to talk about it, but the truth is that apart from being persistent, when they go into things like this, they don't easily give up. They don't easily give up because there is something driving them.
For a big trouble.
There is something driving them. So, and we should expect more funny, interesting action.
But at least for now, Cubana Chief Priest go rest. Go say, make it just a good aside. Make it just a good aside. We should not come back.
It doesn't work that way. At least it's just for once now we're hearing her actually coming on social media and talking about a different person. So we don't know the tone. But the point is that she came into trending because of Cubana Chief Priest. And I believe that as far as she's concerned, until Chief Priest decides to take a step into closing this matter, she won't stop coming to call his name or bringing his attention to certain things.
Okay, the next one says, a Aproko doctor warns adults who calls keep their husbands or wife to the scenes from it. I hope you understand this particular. Those parents where they say, my mommy, my namesake, this is my mom's namesake, or this is my dad's namesake. You start saying, how come me?
Yeah, I think the majority of parents, especially mothers, are fond of that. A lot of mothers are fond of that. My husband, my...
But in cases whereby you call your partner, maybe you call your partner honey, you see your pikin, they call that person honey. Maybe I'm the husband and your wife, and then I call you honey. You see your daughter will be calling you honey too.
It is actually what the child grew up hearing the voice.
I've actually seen cases whereby the children calls the mom auntie, and the first one started calling auntie, the second one joined the entire family. They call at a point I was like, maybe it's their aunt, but I later realized it was actually their real mom.
Yes, it's I think like, for example, now I just like someone and I'm saying T, and he never opposes. I'll suddenly feel that he's comfortable with it. But we're talking about children now. Okay, so children don't really have that mind of saying, don't call me this. or that, except if their parents has actually want them. But when the calling of that name is coming directly from their parents, what would you do?
They feel it's normal.
It just feel, and before you know it, maybe colleagues or other children like them, their peer groups start calling them the same name, husband. And it's only take a while before the child realizes that, come.
How will it sound that your daughter will be calling you babe?
Babe.
Or
Anyway, not as you listen to this, we all know the right thing to do. And what we're talking about most of the times is not just about an implication of this moment, it's an implication of tomorrow. So, apropos doctor have warned you, you should listen. Stop calling you Okomi. It means my husband. So stop calling your son Okomi or your daughter Iyawomi. I don't know how that common it is, but please don't. So.
Yeah, this one, moving into the foreign scene, we have Cardi B and Nicki Minaj who apologized to their kids for involving them in their rift. So Nicki Minaj and Cardi B had a rift, and you know this mentality that you go follow fight, who are they fight? You must join hand the fight person. You see parents fighting and then the kids get to in the fight, and they don't have a fight with you, and maybe our kids are not greeting
many
us.
People do that. Many people do that.
And you know some parents encourage it.
Majorly the reason is because they discuss your matter right in the
front of the
those
children.
It's very wrong. And a lot of us
you know, when I see cases like that, I'm super excited. You know why? When you start reaping the fruits of what you're sowing.
Do they even know?
But it definitely, it happens.
They don't. They are trying to make a man try to adjust the leg of a broken chair in a night. How do you see it? How do they say it? You pursue a black goat in the day before it gets dark, because you will see the goat.
No, you see the goat's eye. Now the eye you will see.